Hello and welcome to Good Morning Lagos on Ibileda TV. My name is Nimat Aleshinla. Yeah, this is the program that keeps you updated about the day's events, everything that is going on in Lagos, everything Lagos. We got you covered. Well, I wasn't here yesterday, and I had a very amazing time with my boss, listening to him while he was on set. It was really good, but today we are back to starting off with the headlines today, and we'll be starting off with the Punch newspaper. CBN to review payment service vision 2020. Buhari comments first bank for innovation at 125th anniversary. Sixth transmission tower vandalized in Delta, says TCN. NCAA faults new Consumer Protection Act. And for the Vanguard News headline, Senate scores Finance Ministry F9 in budget releases to FCT in 2018. Interesting. So there's a score attached to releasing budget. War over NASS leadership as Ndume PDB blasts Oshiomole. Court frees 73 persons in Imo. Gabriel Okara, Africa has lost a literary giant. Obi. Well. And for this day news headline, Otunuga, why interest rates cut is necessary. Reports growth in PE fundraising highlights bullish outlook. Afriland Properties posts 1.3 billion naira revenue, pays 69 million naira dividend. And that's all for the headlines this morning. You could pick up any of these papers to read more stories in them. I'll be right back after the break. Welcome back from the short break. This is the What's Up Lagos segment where we tell you everything that has been going on with the Lagos state government. Well, the Lagos Fire Chief arms on safety compliance. The acting director of the Lagos State Fire Service, Mr. Razaki Musbau, has emphasized the importance of positive attitudinal change and safety compliance among residents, saying it is the only antidote to fire outbreak in the state. Speaking at the scene of a fire incident at Aurelia Agege yesterday, Musbau stated that contrary to stereotype belief, fire outbreaks and other forms of disaster are not by divine happenstance but are primarily caused by carelessness, recklessness, negligence, and above all, nonchalance towards safety precautions. So people of the world, people of Lagos, please, let's just try to be careful in whatever we are dealing with. We know what can lead to fire outbreak in our homes, in our offices, at our shops. Please just try and avoid it as much as possible. There is no perfect situation, but at least when a situation happens, it should be limited to cause a lot of disasters in the society. Bami Beton urged traffic radio to partner with stakeholders. The Lagos Traffic has been advised to develop a stronger customer relationship and explore a mutual beneficial partnership with key players in the transportation industry. The State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Kehinde Bamigbeton, gave the advice over the weekend during the 2019 retreat organized for officials of the broadcast outfit in Lekki area of the state. Bamigbeton said that a relationship with airlines, rails, and waterway operators to facilitate discount for the broadcast station loyal listeners is desirable, saying that such initiative will attract a larger audience and create value for its listeners. The Lagos Traffic Radio is the one-stop for you to know everything that has to go with traffic while you're in Lagos. It keeps you up to date to know if there is any situation in any part of the Lagos state. So Mr. Kehinde is advising them to partner with other stakeholders to get effective reports for the people of Lagos. So also, well, for you to know that basic advice on first aid for a burnt injury, if you notice that a fire outbreak happens or an incident or an accident rather happens and the casualty have a burnt injury on on any part of their body, please just ensure that you remove all jewelry such as wristwatches, rings, and bracelets from around the injured areas. Then cool the burning immediately by pouring cold water onto the injured area for 10 to 15 minutes, and do not let cooling the injury delay taking the casualty to the hospital. So after you pour the cold water on the affected parts of the person, do ensure that you take the person to the nearest hospital for fast and effective attention. So just to ensure that the burnt part is not really deep, this is just the first aid advice for the person. So I think that's all I have for you from my end on the What's Up Lagos segment. And yes, to buttress the point of Mr. Henry Balogun yesterday talking about the Okada riders, the bus people causing havoc rather to the state road. It is really, 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 as I can't emphasize on the really, but we really need to ensure that this changes. People need to follow the law. People need to ensure that they follow the traffic law, rules, and regulation. A lot of people are off the road due to the effectiveness of the last mile officials, but still, we still have a whole lot of them out here trying to cause more havoc to the society. So I would ensure you to please ensure you follow every traffic rules and regulation that has been stated out by the Lagos State government. It's just for our safety. A lot of things wouldn't have gone wrong if we all have just followed the rules and regulations, especially during traffic gridlock in Lagos. A lot of people try to maneuver their way through the traffic, and this leads to blockage, because each time that the traffic going on, when we get to the points where the traffic is, we tend to find out that there was no major incidents. There was just impatience that led to the traffic. So I would ensure to tell you all Lagosians that let us try to be patient. I know we all are rushing to go to our places of work, our homes, but at the same time, we need to be patient with ourselves, because everyone wants to be on the road. So everyone needs to know that patience is virtue, and that is all that can help us in our situations. All right, I'll be right after this weather report. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. That was the weather report for today. 30 degrees high, 26 degrees low, and 27 degrees centigrade at the normal rate. Partly sunny is what the weather will be looking like today. Probability of rain is 42%, while humidity is at 94%. Well, looking at my weather forecast this morning, it means that this day is going to be a blessed and amazing day. So trust me, everybody, you are going to have a very amazing and lovely day today. Please just ensure you reach out to us on our social media pages at Ibile TV Lagos. Drop your comments. I really want to know what is going on with you. And yes, if you have any reports for this Okada riders and the bus drivers, I know they've caused a lot of havoc in the Lagos State, but the Lagos State government is trying their best possible to ensure that they keep the Lagos roads safe for us. So just drop your comments in the comment section below and tell me what you think about the bus drivers and the Okada riders in Lagos State. Do ensure you have a wonderful and a blessed day. Bye for now.